The Mohicans were never wiped out, but history needed you to believe they were. They were among the first tribes to meet European settlers and one of the first to be erased from history. The Mohicans, a once powerful nation along the Hudson River, survived plagues, land theft, and war. But their greatest mistake? Trusting the U.S. government. During the Revolutionary War, the Mohicans fought for America, believing their alliance would protect their land. Instead, they were pushed out, over and over again, from Stockbridge, Massachusetts to New York, and finally to Wisconsin. Every promise was a lie. Every treaty a death sentence. By 1826, when The Last of the Mohicans was published, the world believed they were extinct. The novel turned their suffering into fiction, while the real Mohicans were still alive, watching history forget them. But they never disappeared. Today, the Stockbridge Munsee Mohicans are still here, still fighting for their history, their language, and the truth. He held up a treaty that promised peace, so they shot him in the chest and slaughtered his people. This wasn't war. This was the Marias Massacre of 1870. The Blackfeet people believed they were safe. They had signed treaties. They had government protection. But at dawn, on January the 23rd, 1870, the U.S. Army rode toward their camp along Montana's Marias River, armed and ready to kill. Chief Heavy Runner heard the soldiers coming. He ran toward them, holding his name paper high. Proof that his people were under U.S. protection. It didn't matter. A soldier raised his rifle and shot him dead where he stood. Then, the slaughter began. The soldiers fired into the camp as people were still waking up. 173 Blackfeet were massacred. Many still trapped in their teepees. Most were women, children, and the elderly, gunned down as they tried to flee into the snow. Spearwoman, a 6-year-old survivor, recalled hiding in a teepee as bullets tore through the walls. Buffalo Trail Woman watched in horror as soldiers looted the village, then set fire to the teepees, with the wounded still inside. The few who survived the bullets froze to death in the snow after their homes were burned. And the worst part? The U.S. government called it a battle. There was no battle, just execution.